The landscape of education is continually evolving, driven by a profound understanding of individual differences. For decades, pedagogical approaches often adopted a one-size-fits-all model, assuming a uniform learning trajectory for all students. This traditional paradigm, while foundational, frequently overlooked the diverse cognitive, emotional, and social dimensions inherent in every learner. Today, a paradigm shift is underway, moving decisively from generic instruction towards highly personalized educational experiences. This transformation is largely powered by the strategic application of learner profiling. Learner profiling represents a sophisticated methodology for systematically understanding and documenting the unique characteristics of each student. Generic educational models, by their very nature, struggle to cater effectively to the full spectrum of student needs. They often lead to disengagement for advanced learners and frustration for those requiring additional support. This uniform approach can inadvertently create barriers to equitable access and optimal learning outcomes. Students possess varied prior knowledge, distinct learning styles, and diverse motivational drivers. They also exhibit unique strengths, areas for development, and preferred modes of information processing. A failure to acknowledge these individualities can significantly impede academic progress and foster a sense of alienation within the learning environment. Consequently, the imperative for personalization has become undeniable. Educators are increasingly recognizing that tailoring instruction to individual profiles is not merely an enhancement but a fundamental requirement for fostering deep understanding and sustained engagement. This shift acknowledges the learner as an active, unique participant in their educational journey. Learner profiling involves the systematic collection and analysis of data pertaining to a student's cognitive, affective, and conative attributes. Cognitive aspects encompass intellectual abilities, learning styles, memory capacity, and problem-solving strategies. Understanding these elements helps educators design instruction that aligns with how students best process information. Affective dimensions include emotional intelligence, motivation levels, self-efficacy, and attitudes towards learning. These factors profoundly influence a student's willingness to engage and persist through challenges. Recognizing a student's emotional state and intrinsic drive is crucial for fostering a positive learning climate. Conative attributes relate to a student's volition, drive, and preferred modes of action. This includes their goal orientation, self-regulation skills, and preferred learning environments. Profiling these aspects allows for the creation of learning pathways that resonate with a student's personal agency and aspirations. Furthermore, learner profiling considers sociocultural backgrounds, prior educational experiences, and any specific learning needs or disabilities. A holistic profile integrates these diverse data points to construct a comprehensive picture of the individual learner. This multifaceted approach moves beyond simple academic metrics to capture the full complexity of a student's learning identity. The implementation of learner profiling profoundly transforms the learning experience for students. When instruction is personalized, students encounter content and activities that are directly relevant to their existing knowledge and interests. This relevance significantly boosts intrinsic motivation and active participation. Personalized learning pathways allow students to progress at an optimal pace, avoiding the pitfalls of being rushed or held back. This adaptive pacing ensures that foundational concepts are mastered before moving to more complex material. It also provides opportunities for accelerated learning where appropriate. Moreover, profiling enables the provision of targeted support and differentiated resources. Students receive interventions precisely when and where they are needed, addressing specific misconceptions or skill gaps. This precision minimizes frustration and maximizes the efficiency of learning efforts. Ultimately, personalized learning fosters a deeper sense of ownership and agency over one's education. Students become more self-aware of their strengths and areas for growth, empowering them to advocate for their own learning needs. This cultivates lifelong learners who are adept at navigating their educational journey. For educators, learner profiling serves as an invaluable tool for informed pedagogical decision-making. It moves teaching from a generalized delivery to a highly strategic and responsive practice. Teachers gain actionable insights into the diverse needs within their classrooms. This detailed understanding allows educators to design differentiated instruction that truly meets students where they are. Lesson plans can be tailored to accommodate various learning styles, cognitive abilities, and motivational profiles. This precision enhances instructional effectiveness and student engagement. Furthermore, profiling facilitates early identification of students who may be struggling or at risk. By recognizing patterns in a student's profile, educators can proactively implement targeted interventions and support strategies. This preventative approach can significantly improve academic outcomes and reduce the need for reactive measures. While the benefits of learner profiling are substantial, its implementation is not without challenges and ethical considerations. Data privacy and security are paramount concerns. Robust protocols must be established to protect sensitive student information from unauthorized access or misuse. The potential for algorithmic bias in profiling tools also requires careful scrutiny. If the data used to train profiling algorithms is unrepresentative or biased, the resulting profiles could perpetuate inequities. Continuous auditing and human oversight are essential to mitigate such risks. Moreover, the complexity of integrating profiling data into daily pedagogical practice can be daunting for educators. Adequate training, ongoing professional development, and user-friendly technological tools are necessary to ensure effective adoption. Over-reliance on data without human interpretation can also be detrimental. Effective implementation of learner profiling begins with a clear institutional vision and a commitment to professional development. Educators need training in data collection methods, interpretation of profiling results, and strategies for translating insights into actionable instructional practices. Leveraging appropriate technological platforms can streamline the data collection and analysis process. Learning management systems, adaptive learning platforms, and specialized assessment tools can all contribute to building comprehensive learner profiles. However, technology should always serve pedagogical goals, not dictate them. Starting small, perhaps with a pilot program, can allow institutions to refine their approach and address unforeseen challenges. Continuous feedback loops between educators, students, and administrators are crucial for iterative improvement and successful integration of profiling into the educational ecosystem. The shift from generic to personalized education, driven by learner profiling, represents a profound evolution in pedagogical thought and practice. It acknowledges the inherent uniqueness of each student, moving beyond a one-size-fits-all approach to foster truly individualized learning experiences. This transformation is not merely about optimizing academic outcomes. It is about cultivating a more equitable, engaging, and effective educational environment for all. By embracing the power of learner profiling, educators are empowered to unlock the full potential of every student. This strategic approach promises to shape a future where education is truly tailored to the individual, fostering lifelong learners prepared for an ever-changing world.